Welcome back inside class of 1965 arena. We're moments away from dropping the puck on what should be a sensational weekend of college hockey. I mentioned before we talked to Coach Don Vaughn, Colgate getting offense from their defense. Jacob Panetta driving the slot in Providence was a big reason why Colgate made that comeback, sliced the lead to 1. And then freshman on the blue line, Liam Watson-Braun has been great on the back end, not committing turnovers, clearing the puck out of the zone, and just being a sensational defender for Colgate. We're underway, drop of the puck. Colgate has it in their own end. A feed through the middle from Cosgrove, taken away on the left side, Evan Smith for Yale, sliding it deep into the near corner. First on it is Nick Austin, always reliable defender for the Raiders. It comes back to the point, a deflected shot, loose in the low slot, and taken away by the Raiders. Pinball play off the blade of Bobby McMahon. He hunts it after it, near side glass. It comes off, taken away. Benner beating in the slot, a save sliding across from Kaspersky. Yale senior goaltender Corbin Kaspersky went right to left, post to post, and caught up with that shot and was able to slam the door on the far side. No score here in the early going, 19:28 remaining in the first period. It'll be to the left of Kaspersky. Vashon, Young, and Cockrell, the freshmen, getting that chance on the second line. It's a Colgate win off the draw. High shot blockered away from Kaspersky, harmlessly to the near boards. To the red line it comes. Paul Meyer threads it through at the Yale blue line. The Bulldogs lose it in the middle. Vashon sliding across the line and then offside as one too many moves from the slippery Arnaud Vachon. Freshman from Ontario got the scoring started last Saturday against the Bulldogs. Yale comes in 1-1. The Ivy League schools just got started as they defeated Brown last weekend 3-2, and then were hammered on Saturday night 5-1. Yale team tries a long pass to the middle, comes in on Nick Benson, scoops it up for the faceoff. If there's any reason you can point to for the Raiders early on in 1920, it's got to be their sophomore netminder. 914 save percentage. Yes, the 143 record, but it really hasn't met his fall in some of these games as Colgate continues to find the scoring touch. A wiring shot right off the draw from Mitchell Smith for 14, wearing blue and white for Yale. Colgate skating right to left across your radio dial. They were the all-white jerseys, stripes on the red. Here's a long feed to Colton Young, just too far in front of him as he reaches forward in the left circle. Yale back the other way. Hammering hit from Griffin Lund as he lays Kemp into the boards for Yale. 18:37 to go first period. No score. It's trickled into the Yale zone. Kaspersky swings it around the far side off the boards to the right point. Love back in down low. It's below the Yale goal. It rims around on the near side. Up ahead for Tyler Welsh from British Columbia. Welsh feeds it across to Pearson, guns it in. Welsh first on it. Throws it in the slot. Turnaround shot from Pearson's blocked out in front. Loose in the middle of the ice, neutral ice territory. Matt Foley sees the back-checking effort from Griffin Lund. He has to get rid of it quickly. Centering feed from Colgate goes to no one in the middle. Now here comes Yale. Across the line they come. Welsh punches it in. He goes off to the bench. Around the Colgate net. Paul Meyer swinging wide. Hammers a high one off the glass into Yale territory. Ivani, the Californian, the defender. It's a backhand foot pass to the red line and then finished off and into the Colgate zone. Comes in on Benson again on the right side of the crease and he crouches and covers up. 17:40 on the clock in the first period. No score here from Hamilton. Glad you're with us on a Friday night. Class of 1965 arena, this beautiful facility. Everyone perched up on the standing room only rails. Colgate lettering, big white blocks on the north end zone here, north side of the ice. Colgate wins the draw in the defensive zone. The far side, the feed is off the right side of Snodgrass. He trickles it into the Yale zone. Ivani picks it up in his own end for the Bulldogs. The flip is up to head, intended for Will Dorsey, the senior from Sudbury, Massachusetts. Panetta controlling his own zone. One-on-one out of the zone. A high deflection off of Stewart. He kind of angled it up high off the glass, but they say it went into the bench and out of play. Yale seeking to recapture what they had a couple of years ago. They won the first ever Division I national championship in hockey in 2013. That was a year where they had to pull off numerous upsets just to get to that title. They beat top three seeds back in 2013. And they continue to be led by Keith Elaine, the Yale alum from 1980 in his 14th year in New Haven, Connecticut. Don Vaughn, year number 27. He just keeps on rolling here in Hamilton. Face off in the Yale zone. It's thwacked at on the near sideboards. A point shot, and it's a pad save, and then up into the glove. Panetta got a hold of one from the left point. Took a few redirections and then made its way in on it. Corbin Kaspersky, the senior goaltender from China Township, Michigan. Persky was lit up in that round game. As I told you, 5 power play goals allowed. But then in their win, he had a season-high 29 saves. Season-high, of course, being 2 games. Face-off win for Colgate. It's below the left circle. On the half wall now, Smith picks it up, taps it to the blue line. Here comes the captain for Yale. It's a long feed ahead for number 25, Kemp. Benson calls for the icing. Too short for that. End over and past McMahon. Intercepted in the zone. High one off the mask of Benson. That shook him a little bit. Now Colgate controls at the half wall. Panetta sees 2 Bulldogs converge. Feels the pressure. Yale keeps it in the zone. It's a far side feed. Shooting low is Lindstrand. Taken away. Lindstrand recovers. Sweeps it in. Only to the half wall, though. The Raiders take control. Liam Watson-Braun, the freshman, a chip off the glass, off the stick of McMahon, and it rolls out to the Yale blue line. Chandler Lindstrand, the senior from Minnesota. It's a very freshman and a sophomore-laden Bulldog team. Not really what they've been used to atop the ECAC. See what they do this year. Here comes Colgate across the line. The pass to Vachon in the skates. Lost it. And now the leading goal scorer for Yale, Curtis Hall, plays it left side. And then it drops it deep into the Colgate zone. Austin on the retrieval. Spinning away out of a hit is Cosgrove. Works low circle. Lost one ahead. It's the Cockrell falling down. He had it maybe on his blade, down to his knees, and lost the puck. Puck rolls out center. It's Tyler Welsh, the junior. He stops above the high circle. Loses it as it trickles across the blue line, and Yale resets at center. Graham Lillibridge, the sophomore from Geneva, Illinois, carries. Hands to St. Ivani. Jack St. Ivani. The drop to Hall. Feeding it right back to St. Ivani. As it was dropped to Curtis Hall right below the right circle, and Ivani cut to the net diagonally through the middle. They tried a little give and go there. Benson in the butterfly makes another easy save. Since 2006, Keith Elaine has led the Bulldogs to 1 national championship, 6 regional finals, and 6 tournament appearances. He has really turned the fortunes of that program around. McAvoy streaking across the middle. Young, back to McAvoy. Backhand feed. Verboon with a backhand and a snagging glove save for Kaspersky. How about that rush from Colgate? 3 men across the line. One, and then it came back to Verboon off a slick behind the back feed. Verboon was on his backhand right at the hash marks in the slot. The backhander went right into the glove of Kaspersky. Glove work from Yale senior goaltender. 15:08 to go in the first period. No score so far here from Hamilton. Friday night college hockey on WKXE and ESPN+. It's a Colgate win off the draw. Panetta filters it down low. Looking for Verboon, who's jostling with his man low circle. Off to the half wall. Yale in transition. Through the middle. They have a man streaking down the middle of the ice. It's O'Neill. O'Neill turning as McAvoy gets back. Across. Sweezy fires, but it's right into the lettering of Mitch Benson. And we have our first timeout of the first period. Good action picking up here in Hamilton. No score in the first period. You're listening to Colgate Ice Hockey on 93.9 WKXE and ESPN+. Welcome back to Class of 1965 Arena. Colgate winless in 4 games with a pair of ties. Seeking to get back in the win column tonight. Across for Snodgrass, fighting it through to McKechnie, who's on the line, stripped away. Yale across the line is Fiorsi shooting. Pinball off of Cosgrove. It's loose. It trickles in on Benson, but before he needs to play it, Cosgrove picks it up. Lofting feed across for Stewart. Knocked out of midair, but taking a hit and going down is Matt Foley. Good hit from Nick Austin, ramming into him at the red line. Rowland below the Colgate red line. Off to the half wall. Fiorsi picks it up. Right point. Kemp handles it, delays, gets it back, right point. Kemp flips it past Stewart, off to an open corner. Fiorsi swings around. He has it in the skates. Lost around. Yale really working hard as they go for a line change. 1 man deep. Vallejo, the only man back there, the junior for Yale, pinned against the near corner. Smith hunting in there for the Bulldogs. Mitchell and Evan Smith, the 2 brothers for Yale, wings it across, and that pass was Diorsi. The 2 8s collide, Diorsi and John Snodgrass. Slides around the near side. Stewart looking in there. Long shift for Yale, and Colgate finally tosses it out of the zone and takes away the pressure. That was Diorsi doing good work for Yale on that line with Rowan and Stevens. Bucks in the Yale end now. Off for McMahon, off of his stick and behind the Yale goal. Diorsi pinned against the near corner. McMahon on the wraparound, comes up right circle. McMahon still has it. High slot. Bobby McMahon fires a shot, and that one hits something in front, and the puck goes up and over the glass and out of play. First line out there for Don Vaughn, and we know how dangerous Bobby McMahon can be in his career. Played 5 games this year before he scored his first points of the season. 8-goal campaign for Bobby his junior year last year. Really disappointed by himself and how it went. And he came back committed in the summer and conditioning and back here to the fall for 1920 season. Meyer whacking at it, loses it behind him. Pearson swinging wide with that puck, low corner in the Colgate zone. Meyer kicks it free with a skate, still locked up there. And now Anthony Strick takes it away, the New York City native. Pass intercepted. Ivani walks right in, slices it into the slot and knocked away. A turnaround shot, and Benson fights it off. Low circle again. The Bulldogs working down low. It's Curtis Hall. Throws it around the other side. Hall attempted to pass it to Wells. Stripped away now by Paul Meyer for Colgate. Cockrell, the flip off the far right board. Vachon, he's flying in there. Tosses it aside. Scores! Just like last weekend, the freshmen do it again. Vachon, Young, they hook up, and it's 1-0 Raiders. Vachon saw that loose puck and his eyes lit up along the right wing side, and he just blew past his defender, skating hard right side. It was a backhand pass in the middle, right on the tape of Young, who deposits it under the pads. 5-hole, and in 1-0, a Colgate lead. The third goal of the season and of the career of Colton Young, the freshman from Calgary, Alberta.
Colgate goal. 47 minutes, 49 seconds of the first period.
Yale shoots it in the zone. Benson back to control.
His 3rd goal of the season. First ECAC goal. Number 12.
Puts a shoulder into his man, far along the circle. Dips it down low to Pinetta. Has to outpace the man. Bearing down on him. Rink wide feed. It's to Sharp. Sharp walks right in and fires in a low pad save for Kaspersky. Loose one again. Austin lets it go. Redirected. Almost off the goal stick and in. But swatted away by Kaspersky.
Time of the first Colgate goal, 7:49.
7:49, the time of the goal. What a sweet hookup between Vachon and Colton Young. It's goal number 3 for number 12. Verboon In across the line. Far right feed, Griffin Lund. One hand on the stick, muscles his man away. Into the high circle again. He'll score! How about this for a start? Yale, the favored team tonight, but Colgate asserting itself on home ice. Where Boone let the initial shot go, and the rebound trickled right to a Raiders stick, and it's a 2-0 lead. Colgate, within 30 seconds, comes right back, and it's 2-0. Diorsi walks in and fires his shot. Benson steers it to the corner. Colgate really has the legs going tonight. Right side, off the stick of Jeanson. Meyer takes the feed above the Yale blue line. Lofts it in, and an easy save for Kaspersky. Easier than he's seen recently, for sure. 2-0. Colgate. First, it's the beautiful hookup between the freshmen. Vachon driving the ice right side, and he found Young, who beat his defender to the puck. Slid it 5-hole. It was 1-0. But now, just moments later, Colgate strikes again to make it 2-0. Paul McAvoy, that streak we talked about in the pregame, unassisted goal, his 4th of the year. 2-0 Raiders. Puck goes right side. Meyer picks it up, intended for McMahon. Pass rink wide, goes behind him. Thrown into the middle. Mitchell weaving his way across, gets tied up in a teammate's skates. Goes walk across the line. Nick Austin pitching in. Tosses over the sharp to the left wing. Intercepted. Cosgrove down the middle of the ice. Drops it again. McKechnie across from McMahon, who had it in the skates. It couldn't move it up to the stick. 2-0 Colgate. 9:50 to go in the first period. Much to the delight of this home crowd. Snodgrass gains the line. Stops quickly. Lobs it in. Snodgrass working with it. Puck pried away from him. And now Colgate regathers their own blue line. The top pairing, it's Cosgrove and Austin. Trevor Cosgrove across the line. Lobs it in off of Kaspersky. Made the initial save, knocked it up into the air, stopped it again. Low corner, Colgate working offensively. 9:20 to go in the first period. 2-0. Another feed comes out in front. And just behind the skate of Austin, he had it right there on the doorstep. Yale across the line, lobbing it in, wide of Mitch Benson. Jeanson intended that pass to go right side, was taken away, and now here come the Raiders. Off the stick and in. Kaspersky calling for it. Leaves it behind the net for his defenseman or his forward person. Yale really hectic here, down 2-0, not the start they expected. Heavy hit thrown on Watson Braun, but he gets it deep into the zone. Rush to the line, Panetta down low again. Cockrell across, a shot from the right side, wrister save Kaspersky. Raiders working well between the circles here. Long feed across, Panetta open wing, and he shoots, labeling it under the arm and the side of the body, but another save from Kaspersky. Just back in the middle, Curtis Hall winds up and fires high one off the mass. Benson the save. Watson Braun throwing his weight around. It rolls into the far corner. McAvoy. Yale asserting themselves physically here. Right wing side, Hall off the stick. Watson Braun the takeaway. Knifes it over to Panetta, rolls past him. Panetta and McAvoy first there. Miscommunication. Panetta skating. A shot from the right point, steered aside Benson. Lofted ahead for McAvoy. Too far, and it goes for an icing. 2-0 Raiders. 7:46 to go in the first period. A rare sight to see not only a Colgate lead this early, but a 2-goal lead at that. That has been rare indeed to start this year. Colgate winless at home this season. Wouldn't they like to deliver that for the home crowd? Watson Braun down to a knee in the near corner. Taken away. The Smith brothers working for Yale, 13 and 14. It trickles back to the Yale blue line. Chandler Lindstrand. Lays it in the middle. Evan Smith outraces Cosgrove, takes a shot, saucers up in the air, flying biscuit past everybody. Benson watched it go by. It's to the right half wall. Swings and kept it into the zone on the stick of Billy Sweezy. Sweezy, some nifty work, but better work by Cosgrove to steal the puck away. Cosgrove, left side. Chips it off for McMahon. Swatted out of midair. Good play from Phil Kent. Austin takes a turn in his own zone. Pass to the right point, out of the zone. And he comes right back in on Colgate. Austin, over the shoulder, takes a look, now spins away. A turnover in the middle. DeMontis was hunting for it for Yale, but Yale, Colgate back checking better. Yale is really gumming up the traffic here at the blue lines and really preventing the out. Donhauser shooting low to the ice and wide. Nick Ostrom sees the chaos coming, pins it against Benson for the whistle. Cole Donhauser driving the right side, low wrist shot, save Benson. We'll take a timeout for 1 minute, 6:32 to go in the first period. 2-0 Colgate off of goals from Colton Young. You're listening to Colgate Ice Hockey on 93.9 WKXE and ESPN+.
Here at Colgate, in our community, today we celebrate those who are paving the way for future